Aloha and welcome to Butorfly. So this is what the app looks like on the iPhone App Store. I'm going to go over this screen with you at the end, but if you just want to know what to do, you're ready to jump on in, this is a quick way. If you want to do it on your own, you can go to self-test and there is a path test. If you click on path test, it'll be 4 questions. It's basically going to tell you if you're a rabbit or a turtle. This is where you can just check out my YouTube videos if you just want to see what the information is. The rest of the stuff I'm going to go over with you. But long story short, this is my first 2 weeks, Butorfly 369 first 2 weeks, which complements Butorfly 369. This is for 15 days. It's going to explain everything in the app and it's going to help you work you towards a self-directed program using your fears and your wants. So we're going to go over the icons with you. This one will take a little while, but I do this as well in Butorfly 369. But to go over these icons with you, I'll go over it briefly. Butorfly 369, the top left icon, if you click on it, you're going to see that it's set up with a pattern A1, A2, A3. And then there's a subconscious, which is the next topic. If you click on that, you're going to get tomorrow's assignment, which is B1, B2, B3. And then the next subject is self-love. And that would be C1, C2, C3. It'll follow that pattern all the way up to the letter I. Let's see what's behind the I. Another thing I'd like to point out is this 30 DOC family. This is a 30-day Ohana challenge. And I put the word family there to remind you. In the event you're in a family and you're trying to make changes, it's very difficult. So if you want to print this contract out, it's a contract to not react, that everybody in the family is going to try to respond in the way they want others to experience them. Very conscious question. And hopefully it will create awareness on action and might help you out some. The rabbit path, if you click on that, these are my YouTube videos that I had mentioned earlier, and I want to highlight the coloring book. So I have 2 coloring books. This is the first one, the rabbit path. If you want to print it out, you can bind it. I wanted to print this, but I never could figure out a way to do that. However, I think the best way is if you were to print this out, take some time because you're going to be journaling and writing and getting yourself into, just basically touching paper to pen. You also get the benefit of seeing how words are spelt, some Hindu words and Eastern words, things that nature, and there's some pictures that complement the information. But you can download this as well in your phone, and the QR codes are live. It'll take you to the different uh, links. The turtle path is set up the same way, except it starts with Butorfly A through XL, which is my bookless book. And at the top again is the turtle path coloring book. And I've named my coloring books a step-by-step journey on a journey without one step. I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it. Self-work is an action icon. So I want you to pay attention to the icons because I think you'll understand the functions of this. So the action icon, if you click on self-work, this is action that you're going to be doing. Basically, there's 2 interventions. One is self-inquiry. This is how to look in the mirror. It's named Fear Wants Truth. And self-regulation is actually a level 3 intervention that uses the gunas and doshas, and I have a test now. I go over that with you. Here you'll see butterfly effect and 30-day check, as well as a 30-day Ohana challenge. But butterfly effect and 30-day check, I want to point out when you see this, butterfly effect is open to feedback. If there's anything you want to add to butterfly, any realizations that you have is really what I'm trying to capture. Is it's beautiful when you start seeing things. If you can put in the words, check out butterfly effect. 30-day check is the same questionnaire as A1 that asks you about your heart rate. I would love to get a 30-day mark to see how you're doing. That allows us to check your heart rate. 30-day check is the best way that I can obtain that information, but you just have to remember that. Self-test is in the middle. In the self-test, as I mentioned, the path test, which is the rabbit test or the turtle. You also see guna tests and dosha tests. Now, these two, I don't want to get into it long-winded, but there's these two tests, kind of like personality tests that you can take many times. I'm hoping you enjoy that. How can I is a printer icon. This is where I kind of broke down my coloring book into sections. So if you click on how can I learn more? How can I meditate? Things that nature. There's also a study buddy here, and this is when you click on this is all the different sections broken down. So this section has a lot of pictures. I suggest that you check out real or not real. That's pretty awesome. Let me move forward. Healing Hurts, the music icon. This is where I started wanting to expose your mind to other ways to heal. Bob Marley heals at, I think it's a certain hertz that heals your DNA. I also have meditation here in the next section, and reprogramming is a concept for you to check out. Reprogramming is another way to work on your subconscious, and there's some information on that. Mind nutrition is where I started having some fun. So if you click on mind nutrition, I put in there meditations. So if you want to try different meditations and exercises, these are YouTubes. And I also have OurTube, which is the YouTube people as well as topics that I'd like for you to expand on. But I have in here What's Butorfly. In What's Butorfly, I'm going to throw my extra stuff in there, very much on the level of my bookless book. It's not really going to help you uh, change anything other than maybe your understanding of what things are. If you want to change anything, that's where the program comes in, which is studying 3 times a day. This icon here, this is my website. I'll just go over that real quick. And the bottom icons are all like coaches. Think of this as coaches. First 2 weeks is my YouTube videos, day 1, day 2, all the way up to 15 days. Level 3, Himalaya, when you're ready for that. I have a 1-week helper on that. And this start is going to have this video as well as just some basics ones that's going to help you navigate this app. So if you made it this long and you just want to know what is the recommendation for the average person, I would say do the program, and in time you'll probably want to check out other things, but this way you'll get to know yourself and the app at the same time. Butorfly 369 first 2 weeks, and that's going to complement your daily task, and you'll learn about the program. Good luck on your journey. Aloha.